You don't have to say yes to every invite. You don't have to say yes to every favor. You don't have to say yes to every obligation. You don't have to say yes to every project. You don't have to say yes to every hangout. Every time somebody goes to fellowship, and some Christians have the fear of missing out. It's called FOMO is what they have. And they think that if they miss that one outing or that one thing, that it's just going to be the end of the world for them. And in fact, many are in financial stress because of that kind of thinking. But when you begin to say no to what is not of God for you, then you begin to become focused. In order to become dynamic, you must first become specific, focused. So I'll use myself as an example because this has been my experience, to where I used to say yes to every conference, every church, every radio interview, every television interview where I was invited to go. Now we are very selective as a ministry. I don't even really preach in churches all that often. We pretty much decline 99.999% of all conference invitations. Now, some may say, well, David, is that something you should be doing? Well, yes, because I hear from the Holy Spirit, what do you want me to do and what do you not want me to do? Now, this doesn't necessarily negatively reflect upon the people who invite you. This just means it's not for you. And you have to be willing to maybe even offend some people if you're going to stay focused. I've had people be very upset with me because I couldn't stay for a dinner after preaching, or because I couldn't accept an invitation across the United States, or because I couldn't stay an extra day after I preached because they wanted me to remain for fellowship. This is because we're very focused. And I know the Lord's given me an assignment. We as a ministry, we do media and events. Media and events. And we're very focused on those things. And because I've said no to many other things, I can carry out my assignment without unnecessary pressure and stress. My marriage is not strained. My relationship with my daughter is not strained. My relationship with my friends and family, that is not strained. The relationships I have with the ministry staff, that's not strained. And we're able to focus. We're able to walk peacefully. We're able to walk gracefully. We're able to walk with excellence, execute with power and might because we're laser focused on what God has called us to do. And we're able to walk with a slower pace. And that slower, intentional pace actually enables you to be more attentive to the presence of the Holy Spirit in your life. So simply saying that you have to learn to say no to more things so you can say yes to the right things. Cut out obligations that are not of God. And I'm just going to say it, cut out relationships that are not of God.